An Action News investigation is exposing just how easy it is for just about anyone to get their hands on a high-powered, untraceable weapon, even in the wake of the Las Vegas massacre. Investigative reporter Wendy Saltzman was able to assemble an AR-15 to turn it into a fully functional, high-powered weapon. Wendy, it sounds much too easy.
And it was, Jim, it really was. I mean, pretty much anyone with a couple $100 can buy what's called a ghost gun online. Within 4 hours, we built a semi-automatic firearm right here in the office, and law enforcement now tell us these same guns are ending up in the hands of criminals on Philadelphia's streets. AK-47s, AR-15s, complete do-it-yourself kits for almost any kind of assault rifle or pistol are peddled online to anyone. No ID, background check, date of birth, or any identifying information required. It cost Action News just $600, and 5 days later, our nearly complete weapon arrived at our door. With the help of complete how-to instructions posted online and this Action News engineer, we drilled out the trigger chamber, called an 80% lower, and built a fully functional firearm.
Within hours of receiving this, I could be out on the street shooting it.
It's these guns.
What I have here in front of me is an actual firearm. It's an AR-15.
Former ATF Special Agent in Charge Sam Robati says pose one of the biggest risks to law enforcement.
It is absolutely dangerous. As a law enforcement officer, the last thing I want to do is go up against a criminal who has a firearm like this.
Beyond being powerful,
it's essentially a civilian version of an M16, which is a military rifle.
When used in a crime, Robati said it hampers an officer's ability to track who bought the weapon or find clues as to how it got in a potentially dangerous criminal's hands.
You see no serial number on this?
No.
No way to trace it?
Nope.
But these ghost guns are 100% legal.
Ghost gun is another fabricated term by the anti-gun bigots that want to try to demonize it.
Alexander Rubian, who heads New Jersey's Second Amendment Society, says there are legitimate reasons these low-cost firearms are desirable to gun enthusiasts and laymen alike.
This is actually very liberating for people that want to build a firearm for their own self-defense, for personal use, that might be on a fixed income.
Rubian took Action News to a gun range to test the weapon.
It shoots.
To show us how the homemade gun fires and explain why he believes a gun without a serial number should be legal.
There's never been an epidemic with criminals going out and building their own firearms. And if criminals want to acquire firearms, as they do now, they find ways of doing it.
But Robati, who headed the Philadelphia field office for the ATF for the last 5 years, said there's good reasons for Philadelphians to be troubled.
These types of firearms are available in the city here. They're being recovered at crime scenes.
A concern to Mayor Kenney.
We lost 277 people last year to gun violence.
And he expects those numbers to jump 10% more this year.
We're going to continue to have the carnage that we have.
This is just another avenue that makes it much easier for a violent criminal to get their hands on a gun that is totally untraceable.
Robati says he is a strong supporter of the Second Amendment. He just isn't a supporter of unserialized weapons. Since the laws do allow people to make homemade guns for their own protection, Robati says it's up to Congress to close the loopholes that are allowing these untraceable guns to end up on our streets.
All right, Wendy, thank you so much.